Alright, so we got a Kodak. Ooh, look out now. Camera down. I'm gonna try this again.
Leave that in there.
Alright, we got y'all back up there. So this is a Kodak ESP 3250 all-in-one printer. We're gonna strip it, see what's in it, if there's anything worth getting. I know some people say just toss them in the shred. You decide.
Rock bottle on the track, boy.
So a lot of times there isn't a whole lot in these. Normally the first thing I do is find the ink cartridges. It's always nice when they'll slide over like that. So normally there is some type of gold tab, and I do not see one on this. So this is not worth going after. We'll go ahead and get them out the way anyway. It's not gold there. Interesting. Yeah, so it's a little tab right there, but it's not gold. Most of the time they're gold, and there's normally a board inside of here that's got pretty good gold in it as well. So you've got gold back here on this board, and gold running through that ribbon cable down here, so you can go after that if it's something you like to go after. There's a bunch of gold pins here, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So see if we can't take some screws out. So a lot of times that's the only thing I really go after, unless I see something that just really stands out. There is normally some boards in them, some motors in them, stuff like that. But again, it depends upon how much time you want to spend to whether it's worth it to you or not. Should be most of that. So a lot of times I just take these, bend them backwards and break them off the top. It makes it a lot easier to work with and to get to everything that you want to get to. It's one of them star bits. Always got to throw some weird stuff in there. you want to go after cables, you can. If you got wires, you can go after. There is normally at least one board in them. There's normally a couple motors. So you gotta pull the battery off. Always take your battery off. We do have a motor right here. That's about all I go after. You start getting deeper than that, you start getting into where ink is leaked and all kinds of other nastiness. Get a big flat head. There's the carrier for the ink cartridges. Anyway. So if you can get into that, there you go. There's a board in there. It's probably going to be gold pins in these, and you can see the gold on these. So again, it all depends upon if that's something you'd like to go after or not. If you don't care to go after the board and stuff, ink those ink cartridges out and roll on. See y'all next time. Alright, so I almost forgot to show you all the top. I've already pulled the screws out. So we get 55% for the ribbon wire. It takes a lot for it to add up, because it's so thin and so light and all that stuff. There's something else to think about if you're taking this stuff apart is, you know, you're creating plastic trash you got to do something with, whereas you could just take it and throw it in shred and not worry about it. Then it's their problem. There's another motor. This board looks like it's got gold on it. It's got to be somewhere left. Easy. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, so that's the piece that goes across and scans. You can see all the gold that's on there and on the back, so that whole board's coated. And then we got the little buttons on top here. Gold on that wire. Got all these buttons. It's got silver in them. You're gonna have gold in this and gold in this, and I believe that's copper coating on the board. So yeah, that's your majority of stuff to get out of those. A board or two. A motor or two. And that's pretty much it. So, if you wonder what's in a printer, copier, fax machine, all that stuff's about the same. That's pretty much it. Now, if it's one of those big ones that sits up on off the floor and stuff, there's a nice board in there. There's normally RAM in them. There's normally a nice processor in there. Possibly a couple hard drives, stuff like that. So the big ones, that's up to you. They take absolutely forever to take apart, for no more money than you get out of them. But again, if you're a hobby scrapper and you're doing it at home and you don't have any overhead, you know, you decide. See y'all next time.